Hollywood Hogan, you may walk around WCW calling yourself immortal, but even immortals must face judgment, and your judgment is coming. At Invasion, your power will crumble, your legacy will rot, and the WCW Championship will be lowered into the earth, just like you. And let this be a warning. Anyone who chooses to stand beside Hogan will be buried in this grave right next to him.
He rises, you fall.
Turns black, hear the warning sound. Storm's alive, it's coming down. No escape when the thunder calls. Kings will rise and legends fall. Eyes in the clouds, watching below. Every secret you hide.
Taker, you want to threaten the future of WCW? Fine, but Hollywood Hogan doesn't stand alone. Tonight, right here on Thunder, it's Sid Vicious versus the Giant. The winner becomes Hogan's official enforcer, heading into Invasion, and we will pay you triple for your protection.
Welcome everyone to WCW Thunder. We are live, and we are picking up after one of the wildest weeks in professional wrestling history.
That's right, Tony. Nitro and Raw were absolute chaos, and the landscape of this entire industry has changed.
I've never seen anything like it. I was hiding under my desk, Tony.
Monday night, Scott Hall ambushed Shawn Michaels before he could even challenge the Outsiders face to face.
That attack wasn't just a message, it was a declaration. The NWO is walking into both shows without fear.
And without manners. Who cheap shots HBK? That's insane.
And on Raw is War, Diamond Dallas Page and Lex Luger launched a brutal assault on the Acolytes.
You talk about alliances shifting, that right there is a new threat. WCW Powerhouse is forming dangerous partnerships.
I like it! Hit the Acolytes before they hit you! And Stone Cold Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels didn't hold back after that ambush. They promised payback on the Outsiders.
Austin looks like he's ready to tear the entire NWO apart with his bare hands.
You don't poke a rattlesnake, and you definitely don't super kick one either.
And then, The Undertaker struck again, terrorizing Nitro, targeting Hollywood Hogan, and making his intentions clear.
He wants the WCW Championship, and he wants Hogan's soul along with it.
I slept with a nightlight after I saw this. Undertaker is not human.
Ladies and gentlemen, everything is breaking down. The NWO is attacking WWF stars, WCW alliances are shifting, and Undertaker and the Ministry are spreading their darkness across both brands.
And tonight, to protect his WCW Championship, Hollywood Hogan demanded an enforcer, someone to watch his back at Invasion. And that is why in our main event, it's Sid Vicious versus the Giant.
One of them will get the job, and the other might be leaving in a body bag.
Fans, we have a huge night ahead. Titles on the line, alliances forming, betrayals already set in motion, and the Ministry is here tonight. This is Thunder.
Let's go to the ring.
Welcome back to Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a second. Bobby Heenan is getting up from the desk.
I'll be right back. I've got business to take care of.
What business? We're live on Thunder.
Well, folks, we have no idea where Bobby the Brain Heenan is going, but something clearly has him rattled.
But right now, take a look at this. Diamond Dallas Page and Lex Luger, a brand new alliance that shocked everyone this past Monday.
And it all started with that brutal, unprovoked attack on the Acolytes. Page and Luger blindsided Bradshaw and Farouk, and the fallout has been felt across both companies.
I still can't get over it. Two WCW cornerstones joining forces and immediately targeting one of the toughest teams in the WWF. And gentlemen, with Heenan walking off like that, you gotta wonder, is he going to warn someone? Is he aligning with someone? Or is he simply running from what DDP and Luger represent? This is a team with bad intentions. Page, the master of the diamond cutter, and Luger with that power and intensity. Together, they're a dangerous combination.
And after the assault on the Acolytes today, you know those two hard-hitting enforcers will be looking for revenge. Page and Luger may have woken up a sleeping giant.
The timing of this partnership is not a coincidence. With Invasion on the horizon, everybody's forming alliances, and Page and Luger are telling the world they're here to dominate.
And meanwhile, Bobby Heenan is still nowhere to be found. What does he know? What is he doing? And how does it tie into everything we're seeing between WCW and WWF?
I don't know, Tony, but this situation with DDP and Luger just added a whole new layer of tension to this war.
Wait a minute! Wait just a minute! That's Mr. Perfect!
And look who's with him. Bobby, the Brain. Heenan has returned, and he's walking down the aisle with Mr. Perfect.
This explains everything! Heenan leaving the table earlier, this is what he was doing. This is what he was preparing for.
Tony, we all expected Mr. Perfect to align with the Four Horsemen after what we saw on Nitro. But instead, he's chosen Bobby Heenan. He's gone back to his roots, back to one of the greatest manager-wrestler pairings we've ever seen.
Heenan didn't just walk out, he walked out to execute a plan, and clearly that plan was to secure the services of Mr. Perfect.
And look at the confidence on Perfect's face. Look at the way he carries himself with Heenan by his side. This is the Mr. Perfect we remember. Arrogant, laser-focused, world-class ready.
There's not a man in this industry who makes an entrance look this effortless. Everything he does is perfect.
And he is heading straight toward the ring to challenge LX Luger for the WCW United States Championship. This is massive.
You know, Luger is watching this with concern, because when Mr. Perfect has Bobby Heenan in his corner, history tells us championships are not safe.
This is a statement from Heenan. He's not aligning with the Horsemen. He's rebuilding the Heenan family, and he's starting with one of the all-time greats.
And this crowd is buzzing. Mr. Perfect versus Lex Luger for the U.S. title is moments away. And Bobby Heenan might be the X Factor. This match is for the vacant WCW United States Championship, and these two are fighting like their entire careers depend on it.
And they should be. The U.S. title has a legacy. Sting, Steve Austin, Ricky Steamboat, Lex Luger himself, even Ric Flair have held it. Winning this title means you are on the doorstep of the main event scene.
Listen to those chops! Mr. Perfect is unleashing everything on Luger!
Hold on, are we being told we have a phone call?
Who's calling into Thunder during a championship match?
Woo! Tony! Mike! It's the Nature Boy! Woo! I'm calling in because the whole world wants to know why Bobby Heenan is out there with Mr. Perfect!
Ric Flair! Are you kidding me? We've got the Nature Boy live during this U.S. title match!
That's right! The Horsemen have business tonight. Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas want to fight, and we are going to give them one. So I personally asked Bobby, the Brain Heenan, to be ringside. Mr. Perfect deserves the very best in his corner, because tonight, Mr. Perfect becomes the next United States champion. Whoa!
Rick, are you saying Mr. Perfect is officially endorsed by the Four Horsemen?
You heard me, Mike. Perfect is representing the Horsemen tonight. The gold is coming home. Woo!
That is huge! Ric Flair just confirmed it. Mr. Perfect is fighting for the Four Horsemen tonight.
And Perfect is fighting like a man with an army behind him. These shots are brutal.
Luger firing back! Look at those right hands! This is no longer a wrestling match. This is a fight!
Both men are going for broke. No hesitation, no restraint. That U.S. title means everything tonight.
Good Lord! These two are beating the absolute TAR out of each other. And with Flair calling in, now the pressure is sky high. Perfect has the Horsemen's expectations on his shoulders. And Luger wants that title back. It cemented his status years ago, and he wants that feeling again.
The chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Look at this. Look at the hit with the old six-string.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Look at Luger taking in all the energy from the crowd.
Yes, he had that coming all night. Wrestling sweep. Nicely done. Range down an elbow retaliation. Big boot. Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down. He turns it around. How about Luger?
through it.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Side now. This is a good job of keeping Mr. Perfect in check.
Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion.
Shutting back down with the back elbow. Kick to the gut, creates separation.
Heenan's on the apron. What is he doing?
He's trying to distract Luger. Referees dealing with Heenan. This could be disastrous.
It's total madness in here. Hey, mercy in the manual. Learn fast and get erased.
Perfect has his opponent trapped.
City teaching lessons with a
Perfect plex. He's got it.
Bridge, it's perfectly executed.
1, 2, kick out. He kicked out. Luger kicked out of the perfect plex.
That was three. That was three.
Mr. Perfect is in disbelief. That move is finished legend.
Oh no. Oh no. Perfect is desperate. He's setting up a table.
He's trying to end this right now and put Luger through that table.
He can't be thinking this.
Doctrine, don't ask why. Live by the code or get left behind. I don't preach peace, I preach survival. Smile fake.
He can't be thinking this. A perfect flex through the table.
Luger resisting. Luger fighting for his life.
Schiavone,
Suplex.
Luger didn't hit the table. Perfect is down.
get out of there, Perfect. Run.
Mama say pray, but the sky turned blind, so I called my law in the back of my mind. Oh, mercy doctrine.
He's got Perfect.
Oh my God. He drove Mr. Perfect through the table.
This place just exploded. Lex Luger has done it. Lex Luger is the new United States champion.
And he earned every ounce of it. What a war.
Diamond Dallas Page and Luger. This alliance is rolling right now.
Wait a second. The Acolytes are here. The Acolytes are attacking.
They're getting revenge for Monday night.
They are destroying DDP and Luger.
And look at this. Perfect and Heenan want no part of the Acolytes.
They're escaping through the ramp. They're running from the carnage.
Meanwhile, the Acolytes are standing tall over DDP and the NEWUS champion Luger.
Thunder has erupted into chaos again. DDP is down, Luger is down, Perfect is gone, and the Acolytes have just gotten their revenge.
More fallout from the war between WCW and WWF. What a night! What a match! Luger is the new US champion, and this rivalry is far from over. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thunder, and I don't think anyone here has fully processed what we just witnessed. The Acolytes storming the ring, destroying DDP and the new United States champion Lex Luger. That was absolute carnage.
Tony, Luger fought a war with Mr. Perfect. He survived Heenan's interference, a table, and still walked out with the US title, only for Farouk and Bradshaw to strike like a hit squad. This rivalry between WCW and the WWF is getting more violent by the week.
And listen to this ovation! Eddie Guerrero is on his way to the ring for a huge match.
And what's interesting, Tony, is earlier tonight, Eddie went to Rey Mysterio backstage and offered to watch his back, but Rey declined. Rey wants to stand on his own 2 feet, and he told Eddie he didn't need help. And
Eddie respected that, but you can tell he's still thinking about it. There's a lot of history and a lot of pride between those two.
And let's be very clear about what's on the line. Tonight is a #1 contenders match for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship.
That's right. The winner of this match will move on to Slambori to challenge Juventud Guerrera for the Cruiserweight title. And in WCW, that championship represents the pinnacle of athleticism.
Eddie Guerrero knows that division better than anyone. He helped define what cruiserweights are all about: fast, technical, high-flying action. And tonight he wants another shot at gold.
And standing across from him tonight is Buff Bagwell, a man who wants the spotlight just as badly. Buff wants to bring that Cruiserweight title back to his camp, and believe me, he won't hesitate to bend rules to do it.
Eddie looks confident and focused. No distractions, no doubts, just pure determination.
And you know Rey Mysterio is watching this one carefully. Whether he likes it or not, Eddie might be fighting his way toward the same prize Rey has his eyes on. The Cruiserweight division is heating up. Well, look at this! A blast from the past! Buff Bagwell has returned to WCW Thunder.
Tony, we haven't seen Buff Bagwell in over a year, not since he was tagging with Six. They were tearing up the Cruiserweight tag scene before the NWO started fracturing.
That's right, Mike. After that split, Buff disappeared from television, rehabbed injuries, and many wondered if he'd ever return to Cruiserweight competition. And what a statement it would be to return after a year away and immediately earn a shot at Juventud at Slambori.
Bagwell isn't intimidated one bit by Eddie Guerrero.
Buff's ego might be his biggest weapon or his biggest weakness. And listen to this crowd. They remember what Buff was capable of. When he teamed with Six, they were one of the flashiest, most unpredictable teams in the Cruiserweight world.
But tonight, Buff stands alone. No Six, no NWO backup, just Buff Bagwell and Eddie Guerrero.
And there's that confidence. He believes he's already the #1 contender.
He'd better not underestimate Eddie Guerrero. Eddie's quicker, sharper, more seasoned, but Buff wants to prove he belongs back in this division.
And remember, the winner faces Juventud Guerrera at Slambori for the Cruiserweight Championship. This is a career-changing opportunity. Before this Cruiserweight #1 contenders match gets underway, fans, we want to let you know we still have so much action to come tonight on Thunder.
That's right, Tony. Up next after this bout, we have a huge tag team match. Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko of the Four Horsemen taking on the legendary team of Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas.
The Horsemen have been causing chaos all week, and after what they did to Rocky Johnson on Nitro, you know Rocky and Atlas want payback.
And speaking of major stories, Tony, there are rumors circulating backstage that Goldberg may be returning to WCW programming very soon.
I've been hearing those same rumors, Mike. Whispers in the locker room, buzz from production. Some believe Goldberg is healthier, angrier, and more motivated than ever.
And if that's true, the entire landscape of WCW changes instantly. Goldberg has unfinished business with Bret Hart, with the NWO, and with the Giant.
And we know one thing for certain. If Goldberg is coming back, someone's getting speared out of their boots.
Then let's not forget our main event tonight, Sid Vicious versus the Giant. The winner becomes Hollywood Hogan's official enforcer heading into Invasion.
Mike, this is one of the biggest, heaviest, most explosive matches Thunder has ever hosted, with The Undertaker lurking in the shadows, with Hogan panicking, and with the Ministry involved in everything. This match could get very ugly very fast.
And the implications are huge. The winner protects Hogan's WCW championship. The loser, they might be swallowed alive by the Ministry of Darkness.
But right now, the action in the ring is set. Eddie Guerrero versus Buff Bagwell. The winner goes to Slambori to face Juventud Guerrera for the Cruiserweight Championship.
What a night. What a lineup. Thunder is just getting started.
Could be thinking about the gory special yet. Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape. Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. Look at that height. Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Uh-oh. Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks. A non-stop assault from Guerrero here. A swift rhythm offense here from Guerrero. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. He saw that one coming. Great athleticism. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. Look at that. Does it. Did Eddie get enough of it? 2. Big victory tonight. Hard-fought win as well. Your winner tonight. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, look who's here. Oh, no. Nasty assault. The superstar never saw it coming. Oh, come on. He's successful ambush.
Finally, The Rock has come back to Thursday Night Thunder. Now, the Four Horsemen, woo. They want to add Mr. Perfect to their stable? Cute, real cute. But last week, you crossed the line. You put your hands on The Rock's father. You attacked Rocky Johnson, and that is unforgivable. So tonight, Benoit, Malenko, you get Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas in that ring. And when you try to put Daddy Rocky in the crossface again, D'Lo Brown and Kama Mustafa are gonna knock your candy asses out. And that's not a threat, that's not a promise. That is what's best for business.
So many successful Hall of Fame superstars originally started out in tag teams. Byron, think we might see the makings of a breakout performer here? Oh, yeah, definitely a chance, Michael. But it's just as likely that we see a team take that next step to greatness. That's the beauty of tag team wrestling. You get to see superstars mature and also the way they play. Man, they're going to do some serious harm.
You have to respect these men for taking it to the next level. This one's becoming too close to call.
Yeah, it's hard to predict how this one will end.
Wrenching hammerlock. Hoisted up and in a sidewalk slam.
An impressive amount of offense against him here.
Nothing holding him back. He's ready to show out.
Kick finds the mark. Already he's taken on some damage.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
He gets... Crossface. He's easy, but they're in.
What are these two out here?
They're not even involved in the match.
Yeah, but they're making their presence felt, beating the hell out of these other two guys.
Completely crashing the celebration.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Thunder main event, and the stakes could not be higher. The winner of this match becomes Hollywood Hogan's official enforcer heading into Invasion, and here comes a very dangerous man, Sid Vicious.
Tony, Sid Vicious has held championships all over the world. He's unpredictable, he's powerful, and he thrives in these high-pressure situations. If Hogan wants muscle, Sid just might be the biggest piece of muscle he could ask for.
Look at him! Look at the size of that man! If I'm Hogan, I'm already signing the contract. Sid Vicious is the kind of guy who will knock you out, step over you, and forget your name 5 seconds later.
Sid looks absolutely possessed tonight. No emotion, no hesitation, just cold intent.
You can see it in his eyes. Sid is not just trying to win this match. He wants to destroy the Giant. He wants to prove he is the only man Hogan should trust.
Oh boy, he's got that look. That means somebody's going to the hospital.
A towering, intimidating presence. Sid Vicious is locked in tonight, and you can feel the tension in this arena.
But remember, gentlemen, the Ministry has been watching this situation closely. We know The Undertaker has an interest in who Hogan's enforcer will be.
Undertaker better stay far away from Sid. You don't sneak up on a man like this unless you want to get dropped on your head.
Oh my goodness! Listen to this crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, that is nearly 500 pounds of destruction making his way toward the ring. The Giant has arrived on Thunder.
Look at the sheer size. Look at the power. The Giant is a former world champion, a man who has thrown locker rooms around like toys. And tonight he has the opportunity to become Hollywood Hogan's official enforcer heading into Invasion.
Look at Sid Vicious in the ring. Even he looks unsure right now. I don't blame him. If this guy was walking toward me, I'd be halfway to the parking lot.
You can feel the energy. You can feel the gravity of this moment. Sid Vicious waiting in the ring. The Giant staring him down. This is a collision on a scale we rarely witness.
And let's not forget, with The Undertaker circling Hogan in the WCW Championship, this enforcer position has never been more important. Whoever wins tonight becomes Hogan's shield, his final line of defense.
He's not running. He's not rushing. This is the walk of a man who knows he's the most dangerous person in the building.
He is absolutely massive, nearly 7 feet tall, well over 400 pounds, and moving with purpose.
And here we go. The Giant inside the ring, face to face with Sid Vicious. Two titans about to collide with everything on the line.
Gentlemen, I hope the ring is reinforced. We're about to witness a war.
Here we go. Two of the largest, most powerful athletes in professional wrestling, Sid Vicious and the Giant, colliding in our Thunder main event.
This match determines who protects Hollywood Hogan at Invasion. The importance of this can't be overstated.
I hope the ring is triple reinforced. This is like watching two buildings run into each other.
They lock up. No! They're throwing bombs already. Sid with a right hand. The Giant fires back.
Look at those shots. That's nearly 400 pounds behind every punch the Giant throws.
Somebody's gonna need new teeth after this.
Sid coming back. Giant rocks him with a headbutt. Sid staggers, comes right back with a punch of his own.
This is a true heavyweight slugfest. Every strike shakes the whole arena.
I haven't seen this much meat fly around since Thanksgiving.
What is this? The lights are out in the arena.
Oh no, gentlemen, we know exactly what this is.
Not him, anybody but him.
Wait a minute, Viscera is in the ring.
The Ministry is here. Viscera just blindsided the Giant.
I told you, you don't play with the Ministry. You just don't.
That nearly crushed the Giant's ribs.
The Giant is down. The Giant is incapacitated. And
yes! The Undertaker's here!
Sid! Sid is getting out of the ring!
He wants no part of the ministry.
Do you blame him? If Undertaker was staring me down, I'd be halfway to the parking lot.
Enough. The Giant is unable to compete. He's out. And Sid, you didn't get pinned. You didn't get knocked out. So by default, Sidey Vicious is Hollywood Hogan's enforcer.
I don't believe this.
Sid didn't win the match. He survived it.
And surviving the ministry, that's worth more than a pinfall.
Hogan, your protector is a coward. And at Invasion, you will kneel before the darkness. Anyone who aligns themselves with Hollywood Hogan will be buried. Just like this.
The Undertaker has sent a message to Hollywood Hogan and to all of WCW.
The Ministry of Darkness has declared war.
Good night, everybody. Run for your lives.